I'm Betty Lee Crosby. It's a pleasure to be here with you today on Rebecca's Book Reviews. Thank you, Rebecca, for having me as your guest. I'd like to introduce myself to those who haven't seen me around Facebook. I write women's fiction. I have 20 books written to date, and they're heartwarming stories of families and relationships. I started my career in marketing, and I used to write all kinds of things, brochures, ads, sales material, and people used to say to me, "Gee, you're such a good writer. Have you ever thought of writing a book?" And my standard answer was always, "I have nothing to write a book about." Little did I know, I had plenty to write a book about. What I write about is the things I know, the things I have in my heart. Relationships, friends, family, sisters. And I find that my most interesting stories come from other people sometimes. They'll mention something about this happened or that happened, and it just triggers the thought of what if it happened in a slightly different way. So I think that inside of all of us, there's a whole lot of interesting stories. There's stories that make us laugh, make us cry, send us up, drag us down, and turn us around and give us a new way of thinking sometimes. And those are the kind of stories I try to write. Right now, I'm talking about my newest series, which is the Magnolia Grove series. This is Sugar, by the way. She's my sidekick. She's my muse, but she doesn't work very hard. As a matter of fact, I think she's off to take a break. This book, the first book in the Magnolia Grove series, is A Summer of New Beginnings. And it started with a story that's very dear to my own heart, which is a girl rescuing a dog. Megan, the protagonist of this story, is a daddy's girl. I was a daddy's girl too, so it was very easy to relate. And when she loses her dad, she feels desperate to hang on to a piece of him, some little part that will still be part of him and be with her. And so she continues to run his business. And it's disrupting her life, or I should say, giving her a lack of one. And it isn't until she rescues a dog that she learns that she really can love again. And there's a whole lot to live for and a lot to be excited about in life. Well, it wasn't enough just to have Megan and her story, although it was an interesting story. I gave Megan a sister. And Megan's sister is about as different from her as my sister is from me. And her sister, Tracy, her story comes in A Year of Extraordinary Moments, which is releasing on October 16th. Tracy is the fun-loving one. Megan's the responsible one. Tracy's the fun-loving one. And she's into all kinds of trouble, including an ex that just will not go away. So there's lots of fun, lots of romance, lots of family relationships to be had. And I hope that you'll help me celebrate the launch of this new book by picking up one or the other or both and get to reading them. Let me know what you think. I think you'll enjoy them as much as I've enjoyed writing them. And to celebrate my being here, and as a way of thanking Rebecca for having me, I'm going to do a giveaway. 2 signed copies. A signed copy of A Year of Extraordinary Moments and a signed copy of A Summer of New Beginnings. And it will go to one lucky reader. So good luck in the drawing, and I hope that you'll help me celebrate my launch by posting and reposting and sharing and telling your friends, and grab a book and enjoy it yourself. I look forward to talking to you soon. Please feel free to leave questions in the comments, and I'll be back to answer them. Promise. Bye-bye.